queries I'm going to answer in this video. Although some of the queries I've already answered you individually, but it's not possible to send you all the queries individually, so I'm sending most of your questions in the form of this video. I hope all your queries will be satisfied. Now the first question was primary function of the leukoplast. Now leukoplasts are the organelles which are responsible for the storage. Now they store starch, lipids and proteins. Different types of plastids. Plastids are of three types: chloroplast, chromoplast and leukoplast. More I'll be explaining you when we'll come to this topic. Membrane biogenesis. It is the process of making of the cell membrane. Cell membrane further consists of lipids and proteins, so the process of making of the cell membrane is called as membrane biogenesis. What is the substance which contain only nucleic acids? It is not actually the substance, it is the organism which contain only nucleic acid. Now only nucleic acids that is present in virus-like organisms, which are also called as viroids. Osmosis. It's a process by which the solvent molecules moves from its high to low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. When and where Camillo Golgi born in 1843 in Cortino in Italy. Full form of ER is endoplasmic reticulum. Functions of smooth endoplasmic reticulum is synthesis of fats and lipids, transportation as well as membrane biogenesis, that is formation of cell membrane. Substances which comes from the bark of a tree is a cork, that is called as the cork. What is a cell? Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. Cork was invented by whom? Cork was actually discovered, not invented. It was discovered by Robert Hooke while he was studying the cell, small compartments from the cork. It will be more clear in my next video. Whose invention led to the discovery of microscopic world? It is Antony van Leeuwenhoek, who has discovered the first living cell also through his first designed microscope. Some organisms which are unicellular, they are amoeba, paramecium, chlamydomonas, bacteria. Now in which year Robert Hooke discovered cell? It is in 1665. Meaning of the word cell is a small room. It is called as the small spaces or small rooms, small compartments, which was first discovered by Robert Hooke. Who discovered free living cell in the pond water for the first time? It is the same person who has discovered the microscope, that is Antony van Leeuwenhoek. Cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane or selectively permeable membrane also. Two more questions. Three features of a cell, mainly three characteristics of a cell are: all living organisms are made up of cell. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life, and all cells arises from pre-existing cells. What are fat cells? Fat cells generally store energy, so that is why fat is all about storing the energy. Fat cells are also called as adipocytes. They are mainly from the adipose tissue. I hope all of your queries are clear by now. So I'll see you in the next video now. What is hypotonic solution? That is explained in my last video, that the solution in which the water is more and the solute is less. Define lipid. Lipids are the category of nutrients which are also have the same composition as that of the fats. Lipid are types of fats only. Plasmolysis is the phenomenon when the plant cell is placed in an hypertonic solution. The cell contents will lose water, but the cell wall remains in its same position. Full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. Meaning of prokaryotes and eukaryotes: these are the earlier cells which are unicellular, which are not having well-defined nucleus, whereas eukaryotic cells are the typical plant and animal cells with proper nucleus and membrane-bound cell organelles. Who is the father of microbiology? Antony van Leeuwenhoek. Chlamydomonas are the unicellular alga. Robert Hooke is the scientist who has discovered the cell for the first time. In which year protoplasm discovered is in 1835. Do water obeys the laws of diffusion? I've already answered it. Yes, water obeys the laws of diffusion, the movement of substances from high to low concentration. Cellulose is a complex carbohydrate that is present in the cell wall for providing rigidity to the cell.
What plays a central role in cellular reproduction? That is, the nucleus plays an important role. Membrane biogenesis is the process of formation of cell membrane with the help of proteins and fats.